Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Take us, of course, here to the journey of Ben 10 Omniverse. This is Season 3, Episode 1. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. Wow, the Season 2 finale of Omniverse last week, of course, was insane. It was a cruel wrap-up. I had a little bit of a complaint in terms of Kevin and Gwen. Awesome being there, that was great. Didn't really do too much, but I really enjoyed the episode, and it was a great wrap-up. And I'm really curious to see where we go from here, because I don't know where we go from here, because the ending is just kind of like, done, right? So there was no real like tease or setup potential. Like the ending of Season 1 of Omniverse set up a little bit of a, not I guess a cliffhanger in a sense, but more of like a tease of where we're going to be heading into Season 2 in terms of a main arc. We got nothing, none of that at the end of Season 2, so it's just kind of like open. It's like, okay, we'll see what happens. And that's the fun of the Ben 10 franchise, is that you just don't know where you're going to go from episode to episode. So we're starting a new season. Let's dive into now. Let's go. Let's check it out.
Whoa, we found Bigfoot.
Whoa.
The Chupacabra. And the Chupacabras
should follow the Chupacabra. That's why we're here.
What the hell?
Fiskerton just captured Bigfoot. Ben Tennyson, it's an honor. I'm Zack Saturday.
Ben 10.
We thought you were Bigfoot.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Well, Shock Squad
T.G.I.S.
This is my dad.
We worked with your grandpa Max a while back on a cryptid-related matter.
Oh, those Saturdays. Magic, science. Way more real than crypto what's-his.
Hello, you must be the Saturdays. Thank you for coming.
The Saturdays. Okay.
You knew they were coming?
It's our job to make sure cryptids stay hidden for their own protection.
That makes sense. So the Chupacabras took up sculpting?
The
It's
hell?
not a statue, Ben. It has a pulse.
Oh, there's a giant ship. All right, cool.
Down the hall. Meet the rest of the family. Zahn and Komodo.
Oh, more characters.
Is my mom.
More characters. Hello.
Meeting you is the good.
Oh, right back at ya.
You're not hiding the Loch Ness Monster up here, are you? Because that would be awesome. No
That would be
way.
cool.
We'd never take Nessie out of her natural habitat.
No internal injuries. Organs are functional.
Greetings and beyond the new. I am your host, Vivi Argos.
Turns out he was really an evil Yeti out to destroy humanity. I zapped him out of existence.
There's been an attack at an alien grocery store.
Oh, don't tell me. We may need Zach's mom's does that turn you into anything? Trouble.
Okay.
The Chupacabras are draining that alien's life force.
Yes, they are.
Too late.
He's got to turn into somebody. There you go. Up.
Who's controlling you?
What is he doing?
Welcome back, my children.
Oh my god, I should have known. I should have known.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Argos.
Oh,
Greetings.
they just referenced him. Now he's back. Oh my god.
Know where you are. I gave you the blueprints for this machine before my unfortunate run-in with Zack Saturday. It's been a productive 3 years. 3 years? You were supposed
3
to bring me
years?
back in a month. Well, this has been a rude awakening. Run along now. I want to take my new body for a test drive. Then you'll be needing this.
So how does the Omnitrix work anyway? Terrible.
It's
Like, it has
complicated.
it out for me.
Oh yeah.
What kind of alien is that?
Zack Saturday?
Oh shit.
You know, your show seemed cool and your new look is admittedly
Yeah.
rad, but we're totally gonna have to kick your butt.
Okay, Kick and Hawk. Working together. All right. Can't fly. Nope. He must have fixed his tool or something, because it was broken first. Uh oh. What the hell? Oh, get away from it. Oh yeah, exactly.
Rook, we need a trike.
You have
They need
a
everything.
motorcycle.
It's beneath us.
Oh my god. What?
But cryptids are unpredictable.
This is
How do you know they won't
crazy,
turn on
dude.
you?
Now we have an army of just cryptid hybrid something.
Proto tool to realign the tumblers. Oh, wait.
Or you can just drive through it.
They left the door unlocked.
Well, they're not there
Welcome
now,
to Animo's
but they were.
lab. Brilliant, Fisk.
That was simple. Ow, that had to suck. Damn.
Attacking the airship.
Don't let up.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. How are you gonna stop all of them?
Forget the ship.
Forget the ship! Yeah, they're all down there. Go! I mean, that was easy, but there's still a lot more. Ooh. She has a sword. Alright.
You hideous beast!
Shock Squatch, back to it, alright. There's still a lot more of these left, yeah. Explosion of lightning! Ooh, okay, like a power punch or something, I have no idea. Yeah, still all those in him.
Note to self, put knees on bees.
He's
Take
so
him back to my
beast.
lab.
Uh-oh. Damn. Are you sure you can take him on?
Argos' body runs on the life force that was in the Chupacabra's canisters.
So you need an alien who can channel energy? I think I know just the guy.
I'm about to finish off Zack Saturday.
No, you're not.
Kind of my raison d'etre. I said not now.
Not now!
All are done for you.
What to say? Okay, hello. Perfect. Not again. This kid's, he's trying. He's trying. Oh. Ooh.
I'll have my revenge.
Send it up to the sky. There you go.
Well, it's been great saving the world with you.
You too.
And your mom.
Still my mom.
You're still my #1 partner. After Kevin. And Gwen.
True enough.
A very interesting episode of Omniverse for sure, and I think I know who those characters were, the new ones, in terms of the heroes, because a number of you guys have commented over time, especially when I started Generator Rex a while back, and even on Ben 10 videos saying, hey, you should also check out Secret Saturdays. That's a pretty good show. And I've heard that from time to time, but I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Really didn't have no idea. I've never even heard of that show until you guys were commenting it. And all of a sudden, here's these characters, Zack Saturday, his mom, his dad, and then there's a Bigfoot-looking creature and everything, and they're referencing the Saturdays and all that. So this must be these characters, right? I didn't know what they look like, but now all of a sudden, boom, they're here. And they explain pretty much basically what their show is about in terms of telling Ben like kind of what they do. So they're explaining their show in case you haven't heard of it before. I haven't. And they basically hunt cryptids, right? And they have like a Bigfoot creature, and they have other creatures on the giant air blimp ship or whatever, which was really cool too. I like that. That was pretty awesome. I'm definitely curious to see more of these characters. I don't think we're going to see them again in Omniverse, but okay, it definitely was like pretty cool, right? Cryptids and stuff. And they found a way to make this crossover work between these two shows, because I didn't know anything about these characters, had no idea what they even look like, and all of a sudden, boom, they're here. And it was a cool way they brought it up to where they're like filming for Chupacabras and everything, cryptids, and all of a sudden, Bigfoot, it's Ben as Shock Squatch. And then, of course, we have a villain from Secret Saturdays that is reanimated, brought back by, of course, Dr. Animo. And then they just up the ante fucking plus 10 or way over the fucking limit with hybrid cryptid creatures that Dr. Animo has made, and all of a sudden, boom, they're just here. They're attacking the blimp ship, and now they're attacking on the ground, and there's chaos happening in the streets. My God. The episode went from, oh, he's reanimating this villain that Zack apparently took down or whatever with his family, and now he's back after 3 years. For some reason, he's just been gone for 3 years. He's like, I told you a month, Dr. Animo. What has kept you? He's like, well, that darn Ben Tennyson. I'm like, wait, Dr. Animo's not lying there. But they had to find a way to bring two villains from two different shows together, right? Like, that's the way you do like a crossover, because there's been a number of crossovers from shows where they really don't try too much. They just kind of just whatever. There's been obviously great crossovers between shows, but at least for this one, they found a kind of organic way to involve cryptids. And of course, Dr. Animo's kind of hybrid situation, bringing back this villain and having him have like hybrid parts and stuff and make him look different because he has like a snake or fire snake arm or whatever. He has like a giant like tail. It's like just a lot of craziness, but that's Dr. Animo for you. That is just who the character is. And it was pretty fun. It was. At times, it felt like we're just getting a bunch of exposition in terms of the Saturday's characters, but it makes sense why they had to, because if you've never seen the show and they're bringing them in the mix, if you don't really explain their characters or kind of their whole point of being characters and why they're here and all that, and you're not really just giving too much information, you're just kind of jumping into the action and all the chaos that kind of ensued in the episode, then I think it would have taken away from my interest in my peaked interest in terms of these characters. As like I said, I saw you guys' comments, didn't know anything, and now that I've seen this episode, I'm curious to see what their show is all about. Not like saying I'm going to jump on and react to it starting right now. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I definitely have more interest in this because I've never seen or heard anything really besides you guys commenting stuff. And now that I've seen them in Omniverse, pretty cool. I'm curious to learn more about them. So I don't expect them in Omniverse again, but this was definitely an interesting opening in terms of an introduction, if you will, to them. And it was a fun episode. Because, as I was mentioning in the intro, you never know what to expect when you jump into an Omniverse episode, or really any Ben 10 episode in general. You don't know what to expect. So, going in, had no clue that we're going to get a crossover with a whole nother show, and we're involving cryptids, and they even were name-dropping, like, Loch Ness Monster. I love that shit. I love cryptid stuff. Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, love it. Love hearing just like wild stories and shit of like giant spiders at the size of dogs, or like snakes over 100 feet long, just like stuff like that, or just like werewolves or chupacabras, like all these things. It's just interesting, right? Like regardless if you believe it or not. So this show might be up my alley in terms of something I might be very interested in. So I'm glad they did this, right? And interesting, it's the season 3 premiere, but then again, I'm watching in production order, so who knows when this episode really actually aired within the airing order of Omniverse. But production-wise, interesting, this is the season 3 premiere, but I guess it kind of makes sense, right? At first I was thinking, is this a part 1? Are they doing like a 2-parter here? Because I'm thinking, based on how long the episode is kind of remaining, and based on like, because I always kind of like look at like, as I'm recording, how long the intro takes for me to get into the actual episode when I'm recording through OBS, which I'm recording through now, obviously, and seeing, you know, the time, I'm like, okay, well, we still have like 2 or 3 minutes left, and I'm thinking we're not done. Like there's probably a part 2 coming, which I think that would have been cool to see, maybe a 2-part kind of opening. But then again, there's only 10 episodes per season, so maybe it would not have made sense to do a 2-part opening, but it would have been cool. Why not? But they didn't do it. So okay, I wonder if we're going to reference these characters again in Omniverse moving forward, because Ben, I think, had a pretty good time hanging out with these characters, and right away he just instantly just jumped into like, okay, let's work together, because Ben's just so open to work with anybody. Remember the last time, at least that I remember specifically, that Ben just started openly like working and helping somebody out? Back in Classic, when he was working with Charmcaster, I almost said Charm Master. I stopped myself. I almost said Charm, because I accidentally have said before Charm Master, Charmcaster. He didn't really think to really vet her, because obviously he's like a kid back then, realizing, oh, this is the niece to the villain, okay, of Hex. So, should have thought that through. But what if Zack Saturday and his family were actually evil villains? See, Ben wouldn't have known that because he jumped to the conclusions, him and Rook, oh, we're going to help these people out. You know, but thankfully it worked out this time. Because it didn't work out so much before with Charmcaster, not Charmmaster. That's always like a running joke. I love the fact there's been some running jokes on within this run of Ben 10, just stuff like that. Or like now, so with like, if you've seen Invincible, somebody posted in the Ben 10 Discord of in my Discord on the Ben 10 channel of Ben, and then above him floating his Vilgax. And I quoted saying, because there's the line that is said from one character to Invincible within season 3, and it's in the comics as well, stating that you know, stand for my arrival, worm. Well, then I said with the Ben 10, you know, picture version where Ben is like looking up and there's Vilgax floating, it's like, give me the Omnitrix, worm. I just love the fact that like the kid, give me the Omnitrix. That was Vilgax's whole thing. whole entire thing. I'm rambling at this point. Sorry. So overall, had a good time with the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm curious to know what you guys thought of this episode. And yeah, Secret Saturdays. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to that at some point. Maybe I'll cover that show. Who knows? But this definitely was a good introduction. So take it as win. Hope you guys for the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.